Are you operating your business without a trademark registration? If this is you, stick with me. This video is for you. My name is Cynthia Mason. I'm a Canadian lawyer and trademark agent, and I specialize in helping businesses protect their brands. One of the most tragic situations that I see as a trademark lawyer happens when a business owner who has invested so much into launching and growing their business realizes there's somebody out there using a name that's very similar to theirs, and they haven't taken the steps to own their name with a trademark registration. It's a travesty that we advise new business owners that they need to have a business number. They need to get an HST number. They need to think about whether they're going to operate as a sole proprietorship or they're going to incorporate. But one thing we don't advise new business owners on is the value of a trademark registration in owning the name that they're operating their business under. So I want to give you today the 5 top reasons that you need to register your name as your trademark. There are more than 5 reasons, but I'm going to limit it to 5. And hopefully, at least one of these reasons is going to resonate with you. And if you are operating without a trademark registration, you can correct the situation. So number 1, and this is the big one that is kind of interwoven into all the other reasons, but a trademark registration grants you ownership of a trademark. So when you're operating with an unregistered trademark, and when I say that, I mean your name, your logo, you haven't taken steps to register them with the Canadian Intellectual Property Office, you do have certain legal rights that you can use in order to stop other people from passing off their business as yours or their products and services as yours. But if you do not have a trademark registration for your name or your logo, you don't have proof that you're the owner of that trademark. A trademark registration does that for you. It grants you ownership of the name, of the logo throughout Canada. That brings me to reason number 2. A Canadian trademark registration is accepted by Facebook, by Instagram, LinkedIn, Etsy, Amazon, all of the big platforms. They accept trademark registrations as proof that you are the owner of a trademark. And this is important when you want them to take infringing trademarks down off of the platform. So each of these online services, they have IP infringement complaint procedures in place to protect brand owners. And so through these procedures, you can quickly and easily ask them to take infringing trademarks down. You don't have to deal with the person who's causing the infringement. You can just ask Facebook to do it, for example. But Facebook requires you to prove that you are the owner of that trademark that you're asking them to take down. And so you need to have a trademark registration in order to prove that you're the owner. So reason number 3 is also tied to this. A trademark registration gives you the right to sue somebody for trademark infringement and depreciation of goodwill. These are not causes of action that are available to unregistered trademark owners. You need to have a Canadian trademark registration if you want to sue somebody for trademark infringement or for depreciating the goodwill associated with your trademark. Now, if you're operating with an unregistered trademark, as I said, you're not without legal recourse. It's just you're limited to claiming trademark passing off. And it's a different legal test. It's harder to prove because when you try to claim trademark passing off, you have to show the court that you are the owner of the trademark. And if you have a trademark registration, that's what it does for you. It skips over this proof of ownership requirement to just, all you have to do is present your certificate of registration. Trademark passing off is also different from trademark infringement in what you have to prove. So I won't bore you with the details on what the legal test is for both of these, but I will say that it's much easier and much more compelling when you're sending somebody a cease and desist letter to stop infringing your trademark if you can point to a trademark registration as the basis for your legal claim. So this leads me to one of the understated reasons, and this is reason number 4. A trademark registration, or even just a pending trademark application, will stop others from registering confusingly similar trademarks. So, and this is not something, this is a passive act of a trademark registration. You don't have to do anything after getting your mark registered. The Canadian Trademarks Office is actually doing this work for you. So as long as your trademark is on the register as either a pending application or a trademark registration, the Trademarks Office will use that as a barrier or a block to the registration of later confusing trademarks. So if you never have to send a cease and desist letter to somebody or do an online infringement takedown action through Facebook or any other platform, if you never have to do any of those things, your trademark registration is still working for you in that it's stopping the later registration of confusing marks. It's also there on the register as notice to other parties who are searching the availability of a proposed trademark. If they see your mark on the trademarks register and they see how you're planning to use it or the goods and services that you've claimed, they can make an assessment on whether their proposed trademark is going to cause confusion. And so you really want your rights on this register telling the world that this is your trademark and that they need to stay away, pick something different. And so reason number 5, it's the trademark registration is taking an intangible claim of legal rights and converting it into a tangible asset that your business can sell to another party, you can license it, or you can even borrow against it. Trademark registrations act as security for financing all the time. And so hopefully one of these 5 reasons has spoken to you. And if you are currently operating your business without a trademark registration and you want to talk to somebody about how you can correct that situation, send me an email or connect with me through LinkedIn, or you can also book a free consult through our website, and I'll stick the link below in the comments.